Hey, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. This is the Big JB, recording in the garage. I gotta keep my head in this spot because there's a light right behind me that's super bright that will shine in and mess up everything. It's sort of laughing. I mentioned yesterday, let's see if I turn my head, if the light shines through. I don't think so. I mentioned yesterday parking lot adventures here in this parking lot, and today you can always tell who's new here because they always pull in. They never have their access card ready to get into the garage, and then there's always somebody. Well, today this guy's. I was like, "Oh, you're new." He's walking up the ramp, and he has no idea where the elevator or the stairs is. I was like, "Oh yeah, I can tell that you're new." Since it's Valentine's Day, I want to talk about two people that are particularly special to me on Valentine's Day. The first one is God. And that sounds a little corny on Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day always kind of marks the day when I chose to follow Christ with my life. In Christian circles, we call it getting saved. So I've been a follower of Christ for 22 years. In that time, I can certainly say that I have not always been the strongest of believers, but I can also say that I never once have left or walked away from the faith. So that's a long time, and I really value that. And I remember the event where I got saved. I had grown up in a home where we talked about God. We went to an Episcopalian church. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's like Catholic Light, 1/3 less guilt. My wife, who I hope is watching this, who will roll her eyes probably because I always say that. I'm probably going to do about 5 or 6 minutes today, so bear with me. So there came a point where, I was dating this girl in high school, and her dad said that if I wanted to date her, that I was going to have to go check out their church, which was fine. I didn't care. I said as long as she comes checks out mine, that's fine. So I went to her church. I totally loved it. Contemporary music, fun people, had a really good time. I ended up going to a winter youth retreat where we went on snowmobiles and tore it up and had a really awesome time. And I heard a speaker who gave a message, and it was very compelling for me, and I really felt like that was a right decision. I knew that at that moment that I needed to do that. So I've done that, and I'm very glad that I did that, because without that happening, I would never have met my wife, my earthly Valentine. There's all kinds of Christianese in here. My wife is absolutely my one true love. I adore her to pieces. We met in a youth group. A friend of mine invited me to check out their youth group. And if I thought the church where I got saved in was awesome, this church was incredible. Amazingly dynamic youth pastor, really great congregation, really loved the youth, invested a lot in the youth, and I loved it. I thought it was really awesome. And I remember going into the youth group. This is back in the day when muscle pants were kind of popular, and man, did I rock the muscle pants. Had a short cropped haircut, kind of similar to this, but not entirely. Had the little rat tail in the back that I braided. So, yeah, it was definitely the '90s. And so I walked in, and I would always, even though I wasn't dating anybody at the time, I would always kind of check out the room. And there were some people I was like, yeah, I'd go out with her. Yeah, I'd go out with her. And I remember seeing my wife, and she was so into what was happening in the youth group, and just really, obviously way out of my league. I was like, well, she'd never date somebody like me. I'm a total freak compared to her. Little did I know that she actually thought I was very good looking and very attractive. And so at some point, my sister ended up dating her brother, and they went to a water park here in Washington. And she invited me to go along with them. And I said yes. I was like, yeah, sure, fine. She will tell the story. She says, I never expected him to say yes. I never expected that he would you would have said yes. And she was like, oh crud, what do I do now that he said yes? So we went and did that, and then I took her to see something called a passion play. It's basically a play done about the end of Christ's life. So we went to that, and then we started going out, and then we started dating. I mean, really dating, like calling boyfriend and girlfriend, which was a big move. And that was a big move for her, especially because she had said that she wasn't going to date anybody that she wasn't going to end up marrying. So there came a point in our dating where we both really felt like we were supposed to get married. Like, not only did we really like each other and we wanted to spend the rest of our life together, but sort of like on a divine level, we kind of felt like, yeah, this is what we're supposed to do. So we got married when we were 19, and we have been married for 17 and a half years, and it has been awesome the entire time. Every day is great. I love going to sleep next to her. I love waking up, saying goodbye to her in the morning. Our relationship is awesome. So here's to you, my lovely Valentine. And to all of you who are single, I'm really sorry, because I know that Valentine's Day sucks for you. And just know that there are people out there who love you. And even if you're not somebody's special Valentine, your friends and family adore you, and you're not alone on this day. So that's going to be it for today. Again, happy Valentine's Day to my one true love. I love you dearly. And everybody else, have a great Valentine's Day. I will see everybody tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. This has been The Big JB. You can follow me on Twitter at VoiceOfTheBigJB. See you tomorrow.